Yo, what is up guys? We're back at it again in another video, and today we're going to be showing off the best badges to use for a glass cleaner build. Yes, this build I wouldn't say is the best, but it's definitely a really good build if you want to get like alley-oops and stuff and like to help out your point guard. But yeah, I'm going to show them off. I'm going to show off all my badges that I have on. I don't think they're the best, but they're definitely some of the best to help you win. And my friend the pros is going to help also show off his badges for a playmaking shot creator. His badges are definitely good because he makes a lot of greens. But besides that, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so for the first category we got finishing. My guy is not really a finishing big man, I'm a shooter, but for the first badge we got bronze Lob City finisher. Even though I got a bronze Lob City finisher, I still finish lobs like consistently. But we got putback boss to silver. It definitely helps when I get a rebound when I go to put back a shot. So that's definitely a good badge you want as a finisher. And I also got slithery finisher, which helps me avoid contact when attacking the rim. So I literally just go right past them and get an easy lay. But besides that, nothing too special. Just not that much finishing big man. Alright guys, so the second category we got shooting. I'm a shooting big man. I'm not really a finisher like I said in the last clip. But yeah, the 7 badges I got for shooting is corner specialist on Hall of Fame, which obviously is the meta in this game. And then I also got catch and shoot on gold. I wish I had more badges to show off, but you guys could probably find another video showing off all the badges for a glass cleaner. But these are definitely the first two you definitely want to apply if you're a corner specialist, like a corner shooter. But besides that, let's go to playmaking. I got one playmaking because I'm not really that good of a playmaker. I'm a big man. But if I had to use one, I just put on unpluckable because I'd rather not get stripped every single time. Even though I get like ripped every single time I get a rebound, it's still good to have on for now. But besides that, then we go on to the main ingredient for my guy.
What did he say?
Alright guys, for my last category I got defensive rebounding. Obviously the important part of my big man build because I'm a big man. So we got obviously 23. I maxed out all of them because it's pretty easy when you're using that build. So I got, for the first one, I got box on gold, which improves a player's ability to box out opponents, which is obviously really important for a big man. We got brick wall. I don't even know really what this means, but I know it's good. Sorry. But we got chase down artist on silver. Obviously I wanted to get it higher, but I feel like there were more important badges that needed to be put like higher above it. But having it on silver still helps out a lot in games. Then we got interceptor, which increases my chance of getting steals like in passing lanes, which also is a big help to win your games. We got intimidator, which obviously is one of the main badges you need as a player for anybody, really, mostly big men. We got pogo stick, which helps me like jump faster, like when I jump and then I'm in the air for too long. Yeah, it's also a really good build really good badge to have on. Then we got post lockdown, which pretty much makes me a good defender in the post. So not that this helps me pretty much get blocks and stuff. But yeah, besides that, we got rebound chaser, which obviously chase down rebounds easier, which also is a big help for winning your games. We got gold rim protector. We got ability to block shots, which sometimes I, for whatever reason, get dunked on by the smallest people. I don't get it, but it's 2K, obviously. But for the last one, we got worm, which allows me to like spin around someone that's boxing me out, like to get around them and be in the front of them and get the board. So yeah. But besides that, those are all my badges. I like the build, so if you guys want to see any more badge or builds with badges, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'm gonna have my friend the pros show you his badges for playmaking shot creators. And yeah, I'm gonna switch over to him now.
Alright guys, so now I'm going to be showing you the best badges for play shots. Now, a lot of the play shots do use these badges, and the community...
The community? What's the community?
I don't want to hear you talk. I don't want to hear a single word from you.
Why?
Alright guys, so now I'm going to be showing you the best badges for a play shot. A lot of people in the 2K community use play shots, and these are like the most used badges, and obviously play shots are like the best build for guards in the game, or just best build in general, so that's why I use it. Just have fun with the game. Alright, the first badge we're going to be going over is the finishing. I use Limitless Takeoff, but you guys could also use Slithery Finisher. So basically what it does, it just lets you like jump off from farther, which I like, especially if like a guard is chasing you, like a lock where they could easily just like block the ball. I like it so you could jump faster and from farther, and you'll be able to get your layup off. But again, Slithery Finisher is also another good badge. So for shooting, and this is like my main part of the build. So first we have blinders. This is like very good if your big man sets a screen and you are off the dribble, because when you set the screen, your defender is going to be going off the side and they're going to try to contest from the side, which that's the perfect badge for this. So that's why I have that on Hall of Fame. Next, Hot Zone Hunter. Everyone knows that this is like one of the best badges, and it has been the best badge for a while now. So yeah, you just have to make sure that you're consistently making shots from that one spot, and this badge will be overpowered. Next, I have Deadeye. Deadeye basically just reduces the impact of whoever closing out. Now, you could also use Mismatch Expert, but I like using Deadeye, especially for closing out, because you never know. That's what I mean. Blinders is kind of there for, but again, Deadeye just kind of has like extra protection of where if someone's closing out, that you'll be able to still make your shot. Now, I have Chef because as a play shot, you're gonna get a lot of off the ball dribble shots. So this is what it does, increases the range from off the dribble 3-point shots. I have it on silver. You don't need it too high. Just bronze or silver would be perfect, and you don't really need that high, so that's why I have it in silver. Next we got clutch shooter. This is, you don't need it high either. Bronze, actually I recommend you having it on bronze. Do not put it any more higher, that's just a waste of badges. Bronze is perfect. It just lets you knock down shots in clutch moments, so it just gives you a boost to your shot and like making greens and stuff. So definitely put on clutch shooter, just not too high. Now this might be controversial. I do have Green Machine on bronze. I believe this year you don't need it too high. It works perfectly fine for me. Just keep it on bronze. You can go with silver, but bronze, I feel like you don't have to use the silver badge. You just could use it on another badge, so it's not like wasting. So I believe bronze is perfect for that badge. And also volume shooter, put that on bronze too. Again, you don't need it too high to the point where it needs to be silver or gold. I think bronze is perfect. Next, we have stop and pop. Again, for play shots who are going to be taking a lot of off the dribble shots, this is perfect. It would boost the shot of standing still threes after dribbling. This is exactly what play shots do. They just come off screens, spam dribble, pop up. There you go. That's what you call stop and pop. That's literally what they do. They just stop and pop. That's literally a perfect badge, especially with the chef badge and blinders. Especially if people are going to be contesting that. Like these mix of badges are just deadly. Like, they're actually really good. All right, guys. So for the last shooting badge, we do have sniper. Now, especially if you don't consistently green your shots like me, I will admit it. I don't consistently, but I can get on a hot streak. But this literally is broken. This game, I don't know why they put this in the game, especially how good it is. You could literally have an early and it'll go in. Like, I think out of 5 shots, you can at least make 3 earlies or lates. Like, this badge is broken. I forgot what the badge was last year, but it was somewhat similar. It wasn't like the same, but it definitely wasn't as good as it is this year. So I definitely recommend having that in Hall of Fame. You could also have this if you are a spot up shooter. Again, if you are a spot up shooter, which this is a play shot, definitely have corner specialist and catch and shoot. So for playmaking, again, shooting and playmaking are the 2 most important badge layouts for play shots. You definitely have bailout because most of the time you can have a contested shot and you might need to kick it out because that shot could be terrible. So definitely have that on bronze. Don't have it any higher because that will just be a waste. Now, handles for days. If you get your dribbles down, this will really be perfect. It's obviously, again, one of the best badges and has been one of the best badges. All it does is just, when you spam dribble and do all this crazy dribbling, it reduces your energy lost, which means that you can continuously dribble and get a good shot off and have good stamina for that shot. Again, quick first step, same thing. When you're getting out of that dribble, it just boosts your speed, which is also one of the best badges and has been. Quick chain, I believe, is a new badge, and what it does, you can quickly, as it says, chain your dribbles together, which means you can get more dribbles in a less amount of time, which I believe this is broken. Like, especially trying to guard this as like a build that's not like for defense, it's so annoying to guard, and that's why I have it on Hall of Fame. Again, tight handles. This helps out with the quick chain because your handles will be a lot closer together, which means you can just do it quickly and faster, which will just freeze up your defender, and is another really good badge. Now, unpluckable, you don't have to have it on Hall of Fame. You could also, especially if you're playing threes, you could also take like a badge off and put on dimer, especially if you're like a spot up shooter, or maybe you can put it on bullet passer. But you know, I play a lot of twos, I don't really play threes, so this is why I have unpluckable on Hall of Fame, especially if you have a defensive guard that's guarding you. It'll be so annoying, so definitely have unpluckable on Hall of Fame. Now, the last badge layout we're going to have is defense and rebounding. Again, this isn't really a defense rebounding build, but what I have gold clamps, because you are going to have to guard the guards, and especially, again, with all those really good playmaking badges, you're going to want to press up and try playing as best defense as possible. So what you're going to do is, it helps slow the offensive player down. You might like freeze them up for a second, make them pick up the ball. So obviously this has been one of the best badges, and still probably will be to continue for the rest of the game. And now, pick dodger. This badge you probably need on, especially if the other team's big is constantly setting screens. This helps you get around the screen so you don't get stuck, and it just gives the other point guard a wide open shot, which will be constantly so annoying. Now, I think pickpocket on bronze is also pretty good, because you don't need it too high, because most of the time you're not really going to be going for steals like that, again, because it'll most likely end up being a foul. So I don't really go for steals unless like I know that I have a high percentage of getting it, especially if I'm on the side of the person, especially when the big is posting up. You go in there, and most of the times, like more than 50% of the times, you'll easily get the steal. So definitely have that on bronze. And then I don't have, all I need is one more defensive badge. What I would probably do, I would either put on interceptor or menace. Interceptor, it just helps if the ball is in the path of where you're standing, you could let you take the ball and steal it. And the menace, it's just harassing your matchup. It's literally what it says. Like, you're a defensive menace. That kind of helps out with the clamps, but yeah, I don't really think you need anything else. Maybe tireless defender, but no one really used that. So I believe like those 5 badges I would put on. Maybe not so much menace, but definitely have interceptor on. You don't have to have menace, but these 4 badges I would definitely recommend having. So guys, that's my portion of the video. I'm gonna pass it back on to Scanix, and see you guys next time.
Alright guys, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully helped a lot of you out. But besides that, thank you to Apros for helping me out with this video. We were just showing off what badges are the best for my build and his build. Obviously you don't have to use ours, but we just think these are the best ones that you could probably use in the game. But besides that, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next video. Peace.